My loves, today I'm going to show you how to make a Dominican / Haitian style roasted pork shoulder, pernil, however you want to call it. And I'm going to show you how to season that bad boy, get the best flavor, just finger licking good. Stay tuned, I'll be back. I got I think this is like about a 5-pound picnic pork shoulder right here. I got some freshly squeezed orange juice, and I got some freshly squeezed lime juice. I have about a tablespoon of dried oregano, Dominican oregano. I have about 2 heads of garlic that I had peeled, with some scallions, black pepper, some seasoning salt, onion powder, black pepper, and vinegar to clean this bad, and some sazon or green seasoning. All right, so you know, guys, we gotta clean our pork. That is something I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a method that will definitely get your pork nice and clean. Okay, running under some water, and we're gonna add some vinegar and lemon juice. Yes, guys, we got to do that because I want to rub that in and let it soak in there for at least 20 minutes, okay? Because actually the citric acid will help tenderize the pork as well. And I'm going to put some slits. Well, I'm going to put quite a few slits in the pork. Now, we don't want to put slits through the skin, okay, but through the back with the underside of the meat, the side, because we want to get those flavors deep into those grooves, into those holes, okay? Because we want to get that flavor going. Where the fat is, I want to create a pocket. I don't want to take this off all the way, but I want to create like a pocket. So I could put my seasoning under that. Okay, so don't take it off all the way. Just create like a pocket, see? So when you create this pocket, you'll be able to really get them seasonings under there. And I'm also poking holes under the skin, not through the skin, but under the skin, where I just made that pocket, because we want those flavors to sink in there. I'm not playing with y'all. We are not playing today. We're going to make this bad boy taste so good and so flavorful. Trust me, baby. All right? So definitely do that. And now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let it soak, and we're going to get started on our sazon. Half a cup of freshly squeezed orange juice. A half a cup of freshly squeezed lime juice. I got some scallions that I'm going to put in here. Okay. My 2 heads of, you could use about a head or 2 heads of garlic. I need garlic. I don't know about you, but I need garlic. Okay. About a good tablespoon or so of Dominican oregano. If you can't find it, get regular oregano. Okay, put some onion powder, about a good tablespoon. Okay, now for my black pepper, you could buy about 2 teaspoons, but I'm putting at least a good amount of black pepper, about a good tablespoon of that. Seasoning salt. Optional. You do not have to do this, but I like heat, so I'm gonna add about a teaspoon or so of this. You don't have to, but I like the heat. some green seasoning, and I have some videos on how to make some. And here it is, ready to go for our pork. Now guys, I'm gonna take a pot of water with some vinegar and lemon juice, and I'm gonna let that come to not a full boil, and then we're gonna pour that over our pork, and that's gonna really clean our pork, okay? So now I'm just rinsing it off from before, and I'm gonna show you what to do. And this here, guys, this here, I've showed you this in my other videos, is a technique that was used in Haiti and still used till this day because I use it in my cooking, especially when they didn't have refrigeration. It really makes your meats taste fresher. It's not cooking your meat like that, no. It really takes off any excess germs or whatever that you probably didn't take off before. But I guarantee you, this will definitely make your meat taste fresher, especially when you're dealing with pork. Trust me. So we're gonna leave that in there for at least another 2 minutes. And now we're just rinsing it off now. Now you see how nice that and clean that looks? That's what you want. All that, I don't know, all that you take stuff out of the packs and that's it, that's nasty. Put my pork in the bag, right? Because remember, we are going, okay? Because remember, we're going to season our pork. So I'm going to season it right in here and massage it right in here, okay? I got my seasoning mix that I made here, marinade, okay? And I'm seasoning it while it's in the bag, because then I don't have to worry about there being a mess. Okay, so you're gonna go in here, go up under here, get that in there. It's gonna be nice and seasoned. So I like to do it in the bag already, so I don't have to worry about making a mess. Get up in these pockets. You see those little pockets? Get up in there. Get up in those pockets, y'all. And what I like to do is, because I know that this is going to be nice and marinated, so then I could turn this over as frequently as I like. Make sure I get all that. Get into those grooves, lift up that pocket. Make sure those seasonings are going into those holes, because we want that to be penetrated with flavor. Okay, we want that flavor to just seep in there and have the meat soak it all up. I would let this marinate for at least a minimum of 4 hours, if not overnight. Okay, because then the flavors are really going to seep in there. Okay, you see how I want the flavors to get in there. Go in there. Get those flavors in there. All right. Now, I'm almost done, because I know this is going to drink up all of this juice. Now, what I want you to do, guys, I'm going to let this marinate overnight. So, like the second half, flip it over, okay? But what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it sit the meat part down, okay? because that part will definitely soak up those juices. This smells so good, guys. And I'm gonna tie it. Nice and marinated. All right, and I'll be back tomorrow to show you what to do. Hey, my love, so this is the next day of making our pork. So during half of the day yesterday, what I did, I flipped it over. Not that I really had to because it's already in this bag, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it out of the bag and we're going to put it. And before you put it in the oven, when you take it out of the fridge, let it rest for at least a half an hour. Don't talk about me. I don't care because these are really, really good. Your grandma probably had them, but these are so, so good. And as you can see, I'm putting it on this rack right here because I don't want, I want the pernil to really, really cook all around, okay? All right, so my loves, right now we're gonna take that, and I'm gonna put it with, you don't have to add no water because there's already juice in here, which I'm gonna dump in here as a matter of fact, okay? And this could have baked in here. You could have baked it in here, but I ain't gonna do that because my pernil always comes out nice and juicy. And as you can see, look at all these beautiful flavors. My God, look at that. All right, so all that flavor is inside here. So I'm gonna take it, my pan here, okay, and we're gonna put that right there. And I'm gonna take this liquid here, and this is going to go right here, okay, because you want to keep it moist. Okay, and don't worry because the pork is going to make more water. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that in, cover that with my crusty pot pan top. Okay, and we're going to put that girl in the oven at 335. This has to cook low and slow, guys. So for the first few hours, I would say like first 4 hours at 335. And then I'm gonna take it because I want that top also to get nice and crispy too, okay? So let's do it. In about 4 hours. Yeah, well, 3 hours and 54 minutes. Okay? Now, guys, I think this is like a, how much was this? I think this was like a 7.5 pound pernil. So, what I would suggest that you do 30 to 35 minutes per pound. That's how you could tell how long it's gonna cook. Okay? And on top of that, when you marinate it, because I did this in 24 hours, the minimum you should let this marinate, guys. I mean, I could easily say 4 hours. Brother. But I would say at least, a minimum of at least 24 hours. But I know in my family, what they do too, is that they boil the pernil. They semi-boil the pernil. So when you do that, all the flavor is going to just like boil right into that. And that will even make it juicy as well. Okay? Yes, you can do that. So guys, it's been about 4 hours. So now, this here is so loose. It's loose already. Alright? So that's to let me know. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this up on broil. And I'm going to let this broil for at least I would say about a half an hour. Okay, if you don't want this to get too dark, then put some aluminum foil on it, but I think it will be fine because it's kind of like almost there but not fully because I want it to get crispier, but it's almost there. Okay, so I'm putting it up on broil now, and I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna keep an eye on it though. Okay, so you want this to be so it can get that nice crispy skin. But it's starting to get there though. All right, guys, I'm gonna put this on broil and for another about 30 minutes. Okay, and I'm gonna keep an eye on it within that time frame. Nice crispy skin. So guys, we're gonna let this rest for at least a half an hour. And if you like it sliced, how do you like it? Sliced or shredded?
Shredded.
Okay, so we're gonna shred it. Okay, and I'll show you what to do. I'm gonna transfer my pernil from the rack onto here. Okay. And I'm going to shred it. You might want to slice it, but we're going to shred this bad boy. Okay, guys, don't throw away this beautiful juice. Do not throw away this beautiful juice, guys. Don't do it. Okay, because that juice has so much flavor. So much flavor. Because I like to, when I shred it, I like to spoon some of that juice. This is when you know it's tender. This is when you know this is tender. Look at that. That bone just comes out. Oh God, this is. I'm using my hands. They're nice and clean. This, see how the skin just. Look at that. Oh my God. See, we could put that to the side. And you see all these beautiful flavors, guys? See all those beautiful flavors? Now, if you want, oh my God, look at that. All that. Now, some people, they would take away that fat, but we know we like the fat. It's not like we eat this all the time. We like some of the fat. So, look at that. Oh my God. This is just falling off. You see all these flavors, all the seasoning? Oh my God. To make sandwiches with this. My husband, he wants to make sandwiches because I even made some homemade coleslaw to make with this. That, you know, he wanted. That's the down south boy. But guys, if you haven't subscribed while I'm like shredding this, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to press that notification bell so you could be notified of all my new videos, all my new delicious recipes. And please press that like button so we can get that algorithm going. And baby, let everybody know, spread the word that Jackie's cooking. Okay? Oh my God. Right now I'm just, my husband was like, he wanted to eat all the skin. See, people fight for that. We just took a nib of that. People fight for that. And it basically just comes off the bone. I like to nibble on the bone. I ain't giving this to I love my dog, but she is not getting this until I get my hands on it. Put this to the side. Okay, guys. And the rest of that juice, guys, what we're going to do with the rest of that juice that I have left over here, we're not going to throw that out. I'm going to take some of that juice, you know, and you could slice some onion. We want to slice some onions on it?
No, I'm going to eat that with a straight up coleslaw.
No, I'm talking about just to mix in here. No? Okay. I like to do that just a little bit. Just so, because there's a lot of flavor in here, guys. Lots and lots of flavor. See all that beautiful meat, and that juice is going to give it so much flavor anyway. Okay, guys. So, guys, I hope you really enjoyed. Please check out all my new upcoming videos, guys. And I need you to do 3 things for me, and that is eat, love, and pray. Okay, my loves? Until next time.